rings I manifest. Represent from the den, I don't wear no vest. I got a heart in my chest, it goes ba-bump, ba-bump. I sway halfway, the day's hump, get over. I be Lord of the Rings, I manifest. Represent from the den, I don't wear no vest. I got a heart in my chest, it goes ba-bump, ba-bump. I sway halfway, the day's hump, get over. One out the ring, so now you got two. One more act, so default I'm crew. I thought you knew that you were a princess from the get. Remember when I was plenty, you got shit, but now you're Big Willie. At least in the eyes of a silly lost soul, you're burning bridges. There ain't no fridges, colder than the boulder when hell freezes over. So look over shoulders when peace taking over. And I play Red Rover, but you won't come over when there's plans for the ants. So I got a new dance, so I prance around town with my head down, just thinking and thinking and thinking. I think I be Lord of the Rings, I manifest. Represent from the den, I don't wear no vest. I got a heart in my chest, it goes ba-bump, ba-bump. I sway halfway, the day's hump, get over. Lord of the Rings, I manifest. Represent from the den, I don't wear no vest. I got a heart in my chest, it goes ba-bump, ba-bump.
Alright, here we go. Time to get No More Heroes 2 back underway. Last week we had a pretty fruitful run of the game. We managed to get up to rank 24, and I managed to defeat Matt Helms with only one game over. Which I think is pretty good, all things considered. We're going to be running it back now, going on to rank 23. Chloe, I want to say her name is Walsh? I honestly kind of forget. A lot of the bosses in No More Heroes 2, and this is by far one of the most criticized aspects of it, is that many of the bosses are not quite as memorable as they are in the first game, so some of them can run together, unfortunately. Let us pick up where we left off, and not pick up what Travis just left off. Goodness gracious, I would rather not. Let's knock over our jerk-off tissues and get out for our business to the day. Hold on just 1 second. Thought I heard something, but I did not. I didn't have a chance to eat yet today, so unfortunately, even though it's improper, gonna be having my food while I do the stream once it gets here. Just got some sweet and sour chicken and some fried rice coming in, so always good stuff there. With all that said and done, let's actually get into the ranking battle. We have another side job that we could do, but I'll save it for after this. I want to start with the more exciting thing to start things out. Of course, this level, not quite exciting. Also, Travis, having a bad day already. So, this is Infiltrate Prison Island, and this is not a terribly fun or well-polished section of the game. Slip past tight security. If you're seen, you're dead. Find your way to the entrance of the facility. Now, on normal mode, you can actually pretty easily ignore doing stealth here and just run and let yourself get caught and fight your way out of the situation. That is not the case in bitter mode. If you get caught, you are going to get shot to death in rapid order. It is just not really advisable to let yourself get caught. You want to actually do stealth here. Unfortunately. Not a very Travis touchdown thing, but it's did I get caught? I don't think I did. Oh crap. I might have been caught already. We'll have to see. Okay. It looks like they did not actually call in. What happens is if you get caught properly, they're going to call in like 5 million gun guys who are going to shoot you repeatedly. It is almost impossible to fight your way past them. You do actually need to walk quietly here. If you walk over these metal plates on the floor at full speed, that will also alert them to your presence and pretty quickly result in you getting caught. I am actually surprised that I did not get caught there initially. Let's see, we have two options here. I personally like to go this route. We hit a checkpoint, so if I do get caught, it's not a complete disaster at this point. We will actually, crap. Okay, we have a little bit of downtime before things get too disastrous. Alright, the door is right there, so we are just going to do our best to try and get out of here. But yeah, Jesus Christ. Yeah, there is way too many of these guys. Fortunately, with the step-in slice, I can just dash through those guys. It's been a while since I've ever been able to perfectly do the stealth segment. That wasn't too bad. I got far enough that I could just cheese my way through the rest of it, so we're doing good there. That worked, in my opinion, and it's fine. Also, I really like the thudding industrial track that they have for this level. Let me see here. I want to charge up my beam katana real quick. We'll just be sticking with the blood barrier. Actually, you know what? I plan on using it for the next fight, so let's actually bring out the Camellia Mark III here. Also, of course, always want to break open boxes. A little bit of health back there for if you happened to get really badly hurt like I did. I can't even see where this guy is. Okay, let's do that. Then step and slice. Then go for just a nice wide killing blow. Hey, nice! You can still do a parry in this game where you can do a parry where it just immediately launches a charge attack. There we go. Get some nice wrestling combos there. Also got the sound of a car in the background, always nice. Hold on. God. I swear I heard something in the background. Once again, paranoia. I should probably just leave my headphones around my neck until I until I have my food in my hand. So that's what I'll do. Anyway, now that I'm actually a bit more focused on the game, I don't have to worry too much about making mistakes, I hope. You get a time limit to do this fight, but it is super generous. I can't imagine anyone ever failing this time limit ever. There we go. Not too bad, not too bad. I should probably deal with this guy. Oh, God. Getting all sorts of beat up here. Okay. Ooh. I just want to get this Tommy gun guy real quick. Actually, surprisingly dangerous encounter here. I'm doing a little rough. Ooh, that guy dropped a battery. Could actually use that. Okay. Now let's take this a little bit more seriously. Get into that with the combo. Let's do a bit of beat attacks here. Get a wrestling move going. Always love a good wrestling move. Just up and over. Not bad, not bad. Take that guy down. Got a few more guys who are still going to be dropping in from up top, but we should be fine. Do a step and slice to close the distance there. Unfortunately, he got up, so I wasn't able to do the finisher like I was hoping. Let's just go with some real punch spam there. Take that guy down with another one. I'm actually doing this relatively... Ooh, nice. Love these when they happen. Don't get them too often. I wish we were getting more of these powers. I really want to see this game's version of Cranberry Chocolate Sundae before we finish it. But to the very least, there is one stage where you're pretty likely to actually get that before it's over. Especially if you're making heavy use of Bloodberry. Anybody else alive? Yes, you. Finish that guy off, get right into the killing strike after the power ends, and yeah, as you can see, more than enough time there. It's really not all that likely that you're going to run out of time on that. It's so generous. I've personally never even come close to running out. Like, that's probably one of the worst attempts I've made at that. I still made it with plenty of time to spare. Continuing on over here, let's just kick this sucker open. Travis is a man on a mission. He does not have to open the door properly. He can just go on through foot first. Also, of course, always want to break open these boxes. Make sure we're not missing any of our killer collections. We want to get all our decorations. Those killer collections, I haven't really commented on them. They're figures of the various assassins. I guess merchandising has hit the world of assassination, and they go on a little shelf. They're basically this game's equivalent of the masks. Anyways, these guys are immediately dropping in. Whoop, I was trying to activate darkness mode there, but unfortunately sometimes it's a little bit of a delay there. Let's do it now. Could I please actually hit some of these guys? Trying surprisingly bad right now. I feel kind of guilty for it. Like, I feel like I should be doing a lot better. Probably because I should be doing a lot better. Always get those nice killing strikes there. So, like, you're literally invincible during this mode. You move so fast, it's quite easy to take guys out en masse in this. Let's do our step and slice. And do a dash attack. Dash attacks are so powerful in this game. I love them. Okay, got our step and slice there. Whoop. Get this guy. I gotta say, even though you're supposed to use like high and low strikes to just react to the enemy's block, I swear the blocks are like reversed. Like, you go, when they're blocking high, you go low, they still block it. They're blocking low, you go high, they block that. And it seems like you have to actually match your blocks rather than do the opposite thing that they're doing. Also, I'm getting kind of beat up here. Doing rather poor, I gotta say. Let's see if we can get this guy with the killing strike. Do like mixing up my combos there to just kind of extend it. It's a little cool technique you can do in the No More Heroes games. Not that these games are super technical, but they do have a little bit going for them. Not exactly Devil May Cry here, but you know. Let's just go for another one of these. Why even mess around? Why screw around if you don't have to, you know? Just a shower of blood there, and a bunch of money that's far less than it looks. Wow, we still got guys coming in. Turning to be quite a party here. Kind of wish more guys were coming at once. It would make things a little bit more interestingly chaotic, I think. Okay, step and slice, do a dash attack. There we go. Another step and... Oh, timed that very poorly there. Okay, let's do that. Kind of need the ecstasy gate. Ooh, whoa, hey. Let's just do that to stun that guy. Can I get him with the ground strike? Ah, no. That didn't work out. Unfortunately, we better take out this submachine gun guy. Go. Can't wait until we get the Rose Nasty. That's one of my favorite weapons in the No More Heroes series. That was not who I was expecting to get. Hit that guy with a step and slice, another step and slice. Ooh, double decapitation. Looking good, looking good. Feeling like Jack Black in Brutal Legend there. Decapitation! I haven't played Brutal Legend in forever. I haven't really thought about it in forever either. Can I, yeah, looks like we've gotten everything here, so let's continue on, and of course, make a nice save. Nice, neat, lay it out in the toilet. There we go. Saving. Fucking saved. There we go. Alrighty. Should have an opportunity to heal ourselves before we get into the boss fight as well. You know what, just for fun, I don't really think Peony is great for this fight, but let's switch over to it anyway, why not? We'll make our way over to that. Get out our cool Darth Vader-esque lightsaber. Take this down. Don't need the battery recharge. Grab the pizza here. We're good to go, we're good to go.
So the damsel's in here.
She certainly seems in distress. Check out how uber casual Travis is here.
Chicks put out for their rescuers, right?
And as you can see, he has just nothing but the noblest of motives.
I guess that's a no. You know, you're lucky I don't have a bondage kick.
I can think of a few people this chick would really appeal to.
She's definitely not a broad I'd want to hook up with.
Don't say that, handsome. Actually, you're just my type.
Thanks. But no thanks.
You'd be even more dashing if you were writhing in agony. Come closer to me.
Huh?
Show me your face twisted in pain.
My body.
Unfortunately, that's not enough to finish her off. That would be a really boring ranked fight if it was. Alrighty, time to fight Chloe here. Fortunately, she's not too tough. In fact, it's pretty easy to just, ooh, there we got hit with poison there. That makes you work a little slow, but it's not too bad.
Come closer.
Just move over this way. Oop, and gotta get her off. That's fine. Not what I meant. Anyways, step and slice there. Let's not screw around this time. Yeah, anytime she's charging up, probably in your best interest to back off from her. But check out how low her health is. She goes down incredibly quickly, which is probably one of the big reasons why I consider this to be the easiest fight in the game. Let her just do her little shriek there, going for the dash attack, and she's just not having a very good time here. Yeah, Chloe dies very, very fast, especially now that we have max range on the Pioneer. Oh boy, this is just not going good for her. Let's see if we can't get a wrestling move, and whoa. Watch out for those shadow cats there. Makes things a little bit trickier. Alright, she's down. We can get up to Red here, or to Roaring Tiger here. Not good. Yeah, that's probably her most dangerous attack. If you're quick enough, and honestly with Bloodberry, just spamming low combos with that, I probably could take her out pretty easily. That would also work, but like, just look at this. She's so toast right now. Poor Chloe. Boom. Now I want you to pay close attention to the jiggles coming up here. Boom, 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 boom. And there we go. Beautiful. Chloe Walsh, dead. You do your work well, Travis. You do your work well. Whoa.
What the fuck?
Travis, you are now ranked 23rd. Oh, no time for that. Hurry, you have to jump.
Gotcha. I'm there.
Go for it, Travis. Ow. Sad day, sad day.
I just realized we are out of seats. Just swim back, okay?
You could have made space, Sylvia. I think she was just trying to humiliate Travis there. Regardless, Travis makes it out okay. Take a lot more than that to take him down, you know? Anyways, that is Chloe Walsh defeated. Travis Touchdown is the victor. Touchdown. There we go. Now I think we're ready to get into more side jobs. We've got probably the most profitable one, if you know what you're doing. And we'll go over why when we get to it, but let's just make our save real quick and see what opens up for us. Also remember that we've completely trained up Jean now. She no longer needs to lose any weight, so that's one less thing we have to do once we're done with our ranking matches.
Travis, it's me. I have set up the next rank fight. Things are a little different this time around. Anyway, come to my office.
Don't build things up. Just tell me already.
Oh, get your dumb ass to my office now.
Okay, fine, Sylvia. Didn't want to just, you know, interrupt you in your really busy golf game. Alrighty, so let's just look over here. Let's see, I think it's, which shelf is where the killer collection goes. One thing that's really annoying, yeah, right over here, is that there's no way to go into, like, a first-person view in No More Heroes 2. Despite all these cool decorations, and there's a lot of changes that happened to Travis' apartment, just knocked over his jerk-off tissues over there. But yeah, there's a lot of changes that happened to Travis' apartment, and it's hard to really appreciate them, because you can't go into first-person. Like, you can see Strawberry and Nutberry as figures on the desk there, and you'd think you'd just be able to go into first-person to look at them, but no, that is not an option, so... yeah, kind of a disappointing thing. We don't have any more weekly backdrops to go for, so let's get out of here. It is time to do a little side job. We also have another side job unlocking here, I believe. The last one in the game, Stings So Good. This is, got another revenge mission also, of course. Stings So Good is a throwback to the first game, and it's about as terrible as the side jobs in the first game are. It is the only one that takes place in the game's standard 3D graphics, and it's catching scorpions, just like you did in the previous game, except it's somehow even more jank than it was in the previous game. We're not going to bother with that. We're going to do getting trashed instead. Ooh, I noticed a little Star Wars reference in the background there. Star Chores. We cleaned our cities by rocketing all of our garbage into outer space. It worked like a charm, but now the trash could fall back to Earth and kill us all. We didn't really think this through. Will you go into space and collect the floating junk? Okay, recover all the debris floating in space and store it into your space shuttle. They'll dump it in the ocean or something later, okay? Use your airjet boosters to control your position. It takes some skills. If you get close to the Earth's atmosphere, you'll be pulled in by gravity, so be careful, because that would suck. Indeed, indeed. Anyways, this is getting trashed, and the way this works is you have a little oxygen gauge, and you use blasts of air to put you, or move you in the opposite direction you blast the air. And remember, there is no inertia in space, so you just keep going until you're done. So be sure to use your air jets properly. So what we want to do is we just want to jet ourselves up over here. There we go.
No problem.
Now, these first few levels are quite easy, actually. Okay, gotta be careful about your air here. But it's gonna get a lot tougher in the later levels, and get used to seeing Travis bounced around like a pinball in this game in the later stages. For this first stage, though, you gotta be careful, or not too careful. The main thing you just want to be careful of is when the garbage is really close to the atmosphere like that. It will pull you in pretty quickly. Anyways, that's $5,030 right there. next up, we need to get more here. And this is where the game starts to get a little tricky. We got a bunch of meteorites coming through here, which makes things quite a lot tougher. Now, one thing to note about this, this side mission is the time bonuses for clearing the level. The time bonus, it can be a little out of proportion with the perfect bonus for not dying. So that's something that's going to become very relevant on the last stage. The other thing to note is that the way the trash is distributed in this side mission is completely random. So sometimes you can get really easy configurations to work with. Also, there's a bit of a Pac-Man thing going on where you hit one edge of the screen, you just come out back on the other side. But sometimes the trash can be distributed in really obnoxious configurations. There we go. You can also drop trash in more convenient places like this, so that you can grab it quickly after you come out of the ship. Which isn't too important for the early levels, but the last stage, again, is where that becomes a pretty important technique. And now we can, because I placed this one here, we can just get this taken care of a little bit more quickly. Releasing the trash would probably matter more if you could only carry, or you could carry more than one piece of trash at a time. There we go, get our clear bonus, get our perfect bonus. Not that much more money than the previous stage, but still a decent amount. Now, things are going to be getting a bit more difficult. As you can see, the amount of meteorites that are coming through as the stages go on gets a little excessive, and the meteorites themselves are also distributed at complete random, so sometimes you can just, yeah, right there, like nothing I could do there. I just got bounced into one meteorite, another one bounced me right back into the ship. Kind of frustrating, all truth be told. But this is still not the worst of it, so what we want to do here, grab this one, and make our way over here. Luckily I was able to get through that without getting bounced around. And sometimes you'll start seeing, not only can the meteorites bounce each other around, sometimes you'll start seeing them come in diagonally because of that refraction there. They just hit themselves as soon as they spawn in on the screen. Okay, whoop, 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 whoop. Not what I want. Okay, come on. Let me get a piece of garbage here. There we go. Hopefully... Come on. Ooh, no. Yeah, things just get so hectic sometimes. Like, I can't even really adjust myself properly. Oh, God. Yeah, sometimes you will get situations like this where just there's no good clearance. And you will just keep getting hit by meteorites. Ooh. Come on. Come on. No, couldn't do it. Yeah, sometimes it's just not tenable, but that's okay. You're not really wanting to shoot for the perfect bonus in this at this point anyway, because the time bonus tends to outweigh the perfect bonus. This is because the game remembers the amount of junk you've collected every time you die. Usually when you die in other stages, obviously you just start over completely, so you're not really gaming the system at all by letting yourself die. But in this game, or this side job, your progress is stored after you die, so hopefully I can get out of here. Come on. Oh my god, I can't make it. Okay, there we go. That was close. Alright, so since I've... come on. Right away, as soon as I get out, it just bounces me back out. Okay, let me get this. God. Yeah, a little bit of a tricky side job here. That's okay, that's okay. Travis, get out of the atmosphere. Oh my god, like as soon as I... This one's in a terrible spot. I don't even see where I am anymore. Okay, there I am. Okay. Let's, God. I wanted to put that in a better spot, but I just couldn't get away from the meteorites. It's a terrible situation. Okay, so unfortunately I can't game the time anymore. We do have to try and get this one. Okay, come on. Let's go. Let's get this. Just let ourselves descend into it. There we go. That works out well. Oop, there we go. If I could have put that right underneath the hatch, that would have allowed us to clear the level super quick and get a huge time bonus. Still not a bad one, though. But where it's really going to take off is the final stage, stage 4. We've got 3 minutes to burn, and the time bonus is very, very significant. But we've got 10 pieces of junk to grab, so this is where it gets a little bit tricky. The nice thing about the stages is that your lives, if you happen to die, get refreshed every time. But yeah, the time bonus you get on this stage is way out of proportion with the perfect bonus. It just makes way more sense to go for the time bonus, so that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to try and complete this as cleanly as I can as soon as I stop getting bounced around. Come on, Travis, get into the ship. There we go. Then we're going to try and put a piece of junk as close to the ship's hatch as possible and grab it and go right back in after we die. Go, get another one. Next order of business. Let's grab this one right here. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Since this one is got bounced right back into the ship. Yeah, it's just an absolute spam of meteorites at this stage of the game, so getting anything good is a little tricky.
No problem.
Okay. Let's let that momentum carry us. One thing that is a little bit helpful about getting dropped into the atmosphere is that it kills your momentum immediately, so that can allow you to get a little bit of control, but as you can see, we're also losing air as we strike meteorites. That's also what makes these so obnoxious, is that you're losing air constantly, not just from having to blast yourself around, but the stupid meteorites also take it away from you. Alright, there we go. And this, like I said, right there, we come to a hard stop once we hit the atmosphere, so that helps us out a little bit. To here. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for the ones that are by the atmosphere so that I come to that hard stop. Okay, never mind, I'll get bounced into one that's not in the atmosphere. Let's just drop that off. Then we'll want to go straight back down. If the game will let me. This might work out. Okay, there we go. Now, if we could just get a slightly better angle here. Come on. Oh, God. Sending me all over the place and not anywhere that I want to go. There we go. It'd be kind of like a cool little thing if you could also blast air into the meteorites to kind of redirect them. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do here... Drop that piece of junk right there. And then we are going to just let ourselves get timed out. Or I could just go right into the atmosphere. Just intentionally send myself plummeting to Earth's surface. Will the time run out before I die? There we go. Anyways, now we've got the piece of junk right here. We can just grab it immediately. I said we can just grab it immediately. And then get a huge time bonus. That's 250 on the clock there. Not the best I've ever gotten. I think the best I've ever gotten is like 255, but look at that time bonus there. $90,000. I think like the perfect clear bonus is only 20,000, so it's way better to just go for getting the time bonus. Awesome work up there. And the thing, this trash and space operation only cost taxpayers $1.8 billion. The more things change, the more they stay the same, right? Anyways, before we go on to hanging out with Sylvia, we of course got our side stuff to round up here. We may be done helping Jean lose weight, but we still need to train ourselves. Additionally, we'll want to get into our revenge quests here. Alrighty, let's go. Got a good amount of money here, so we might actually be able to visit Airport 51 and actually get some clothes for once. Probably won't invest in any of the jackets or anything, because I honestly really like Travis's default outfit in this game, but I will certainly buy more shirts. Here's where Ryan starts switching the track a lot more frequently, but that honestly kind of works to our benefit. As long as you stay to the center, you don't have to move too hard to stay on the treadmill. Only got a few more trainings left. Come on. Stay on this. We got. Keep running, keep running, keep running. There we go. Perfect, perfect. Finish. Got a little scary there. Great job. You feel that adrenaline rush? Do you feel it? Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? Let me go look at my door real quick. I just gotta check something. My food had gotten dropped off. I was starting to suspect that it happened. I did hear something, but I was so caught up in the game that I just didn't catch that my food was here. Alrighty, next up we gotta do muscle trainings. Here's where they start to get really difficult. I remember it took me so many tries the first time I played the game to beat the second to last muscle training. Luckily, I've gotten so much better at them. Okay. Oof, that was scary. As long as we're hitting the big weights constantly, that's okay. Oh, damn it. Yeah, here's where things... Ugh, God. There we go. Oh, God, I got whacked by so many of those. Yeah, unfortunately we failed. One of the really annoying things about the muscle training is you aren't actually told what your allowance for getting hit is. It's just something you have to figure out by losing and keeping track of how many things you got hit by. And unfortunately, we just need to keep doing it and doing it until we get it. Alrighty. Here comes our second attempt. The big thing is that, well, the big thing is to hit the big weights as often as you can. Okay, that's okay. I can take a straight hit every now and again. Okay, there we go. We're doing good on that. Oof. There we go. We got this, we got this. I could probably even take a few more hits at this point. God, okay. Yeah, we did end up taking a few more hits to the face there, but we got it. I feel something, I feel something. I feel my teeth popping on my face, honestly. Okay, okay. That was actually the first one we failed, which I'm surprised by. I usually fail those a bit more frequently. On to the next order of business. Okay, let's go to Airport 51. While I'm at it, let me go grab some stuff for my food.
Yeah. Man.
Okay, let's talk to the guy here. Travis, effing touchdown. Haven't seen you since my last store was totaled. Now I got this sweet place away from town. Take your time and pick something you like. And Airport 51 is where we can buy clothes. Unlike the previous game, since you're not paying, you know, hand over fist money in order to go to different rank fights, you actually do have a bit of spare income to actually buy shirts and stuff, which, you know, I probably will. One thing that people do dislike about Travis's jacket in this game is look at how tightly stitched it is. Makes it hard to actually see any of the shirts you buy. But you do have the jacket from the original game as something to purchase. That does obviously have a bit of a better view of the shirt graphic. And if you complete all the revenge missions, you get the option to go jacketless. This seems like a good one here. I don't think there's any other shirts based off of Bizarre Jelly in this game. No dumpster diving shirts you can go for. But yeah, we'll just go with that. And stick with Travis's outfit otherwise. Let me go get a plate and a fork real quick. Alrighty, my apologies for that. I'm also going to have to apologize for doing things that are unprofessional, like eating on stream. How grand, how grand. I say unprofessional, but there are people who get paid pretty good money for that, now that I think about it. Not my style, but hey, whatever floats your boat, right? Alrighty. Let me just get this red sauce opened up, and then we can move on to the revenge missions. Now, this will actually be the last time for a while that we actually get to do any of the side stuff, because, well, things change a little bit after this next fight. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna switch out to Bloodberry here and stick with that for a while, because it'll be good for a lot of the fights we're coming up to. I really like this area here. We're gonna be going into this little office building to fight in. I do kind of like a lot of the unique areas that they put into the game for the revenge missions. There's a nice little detail there. They could have just recycled levels from, or they could have just recycled areas from the rest of the game, but they do actually create like entirely unique locations for the revenge missions, which makes sense because these were originally supposed to have a storyline to them. Nice, look at that. That was impressive. I parried that guy, but didn't get to follow up on it, unfortunately. Nice. Use a little step and slice there to rotate that guy around. Let's see here. Go for it, Travis. The low attack combo on the Bloodberry is very, very powerful. We also got some serious enemies over here. This is our first time encountering katana guys, like really huge guys who have katanas. And here's an even stronger one. This guy has a beam katana. Unfortunately for him, we're in ecstasy mode, so things are not working out too well for him. Bit of a tough thing there. I love the voice of Carrie Payton. There we go. That guy with a nice downward strike. That's Travis's version of downward dog. And right away get another one, as per usual, as per usual. Okay. Into the next revenge mission. This one, unfortunately, does take us to a reused location. We're back under the highway. If I remember right, this one's a little tricky to get the goods in. I think it's right past all the enemies. Okay, hold on, let's see here. I'm not close enough to actually see where it is. So we're just gonna have to get in a little closer, I'm afraid. It's looking a little conspicuously empty here, and that's because a bunch of cars come in with all the guys. Yeah, okay, that one's very easy to miss, the cranberry goods. Okay, let's do that. And death blows at this point become a very, very efficient way to dispatch enemies. Here we go. There we go. Nice. That was just clean as hell. Finishing time. Not too bad. Not too bad. Gonna have a hard time enjoying my rice like this, but I'll have to do what I can. Okay. Got sweet and sour chicken, and then the rice itself has little bits of chicken in it. Love it. Alrighty. Time to go for a cutscene, which will give me plenty of time to eat my food. Or at least a little bit of time to eat my food. Gotta take these small favors when you get them.
Oh, that was quick.
Wait, who was that?
Who? That person? Nobody. He's just the, newspaper delivery man. Taking the emergency exit is faster.
Hey,
That's true.
the
Paperboy's a genius.
I know, right? Anyway, let's talk about the rules for your next ranking battle.
Rules? Something's changed?
Yes, the association resorts to this when there isn't much activity in the rankings, or when there are too many strong fighters, or sometimes when we just get bored.
Ah, boy.
A battle royale.
Battle Royale.
A fight to the death with 12 participants. If you win, you jump to the 10th rank.
Damn, that's a twisted way to do things.
Sorry, I had
Agents are becoming
just
as
choked
fucked
really
up as
bad
the
there.
heroes you rep.
Oh, we've always been fucked up, as you say. We just wear nicer clothes.
You know, fair enough, fair enough.
Assassin's working with fucked up agents. Huh. doesn't get any better than
Man, I just cleaned my apartment, and now I just accidentally spit rice everywhere. Ugh. Can't believe I choked like that.
No doubt. I'll kill them all in a flash.
Travis is off to kill in a flash. There we go. Alright, so no reason to keep us waiting. Let's get right into the next ranking battle. Destroy Stadium.
I love watching a group battle in all its chaos. But those fights
For the record, this group battle is not going to be exciting as they're making it out to be.
never have a chance. And where's the fun in that? The bodies of the fallen, stiffening trophies for the winner. But the real hero hasn't even fought yet.
Oh,
And there was much
God.
to reveal.
A little too much going on there.
Is it my turn yet? Anybody work here? This is taking forever. Open the gate so I can kick some ass.
For real. It's proving to be quite boring for Travis. Kind of looks like the Coliseum from House of the Dead, too. Also, most of the guys we're supposed to be fighting are already dead.
Is your sensor suggest carnage level satisfactory? Who is my next victim? Question mark. Surprise gasp. You are identified as
A Travis touchdown.
Luck is an irrational concept, but your presence defies probability. Do you remember me? Question mark.
What? I don't know who or what the fuck. Wait a second. Yeah. You're that fifth-ranked freak Henry sliced up before I got the chance to.
Affirmative. After near-fatal decimation, I
I
had
have
no choice but to
no idea how Let's Shake survived that.
Looks to me like you just gained a few pounds.
Hardware was affected, but my pride was not. With determination levels maximum, I thought only of winning. It was meaningless, futile, illogical. But such is the curse of being run by a human brain.
That brain also makes you talk a lot, doesn't it? Henry,
For sure.
you tore your shit up. But if you want to take it out on me, go ahead.
All I desire is a duel with you. Desire level 100%. Revenge on primary target was previously accomplished. Behold!
Oh no!
Dramatically.
So Henry makes a cameo.
Before
I am frozen in carbonite.
to defeat UAA's formerly top-ranked assassin as practice sequence. This the same individual on whom I also desire vengeance. Efficient turn of events, do you agree? Question mark.
Would you shut up? I just need to make one thing clear. I'm not gonna kill you because of Henry. I'm gonna kill you
Because your big metal ass is in my way.
Devilish enough. Activating main engine.
I already know this routine.
3, 2, 1.
He has sped up the charge cycle considerably.
That was quick.
Arguably, getting cut by Henry was an upgrade for him.
Pretty fast for a tin can. Now it's my turn.
Alright, so we just immediately get into the boss fight here. Even Kimmy Howell had a little sequence before her. Now you gotta look for these places that are not shaking in order to avoid getting hit here. If you get caught in that, the damage is brutal, so definitely don't let that happen. Damn, I was hoping I had avoided that. That's okay, though. 1. On the bright side, that gives us ample time to charge our beam katana while that's happening. There we go. Made it out of that okay. So yeah, what you want to do here is just go in for a run attack, do one low attack, there you go. Pretty easy. It's actually going surprisingly well here. He usually flees me more often than that. Just stand on this and shake, shake, shake. He does have another variety of attacks he can do. For instance... Okay, well, he could keep shaking. 1. The game generally keeps track of how far away you are or how close you are to a place that you can avoid. Ah, that was terrible. That's his other attack, is he can fire those laser beams at us. And we should actually be able to, funnily enough, be relatively safe here. Okay, do that. 2, 1. That was pretty close, actually. Let's try and make our way to him now. Actually, evaded that pretty well, I gotta say. 2. For the record, he can speed up his count if you don't quickly get to a place where it's safe. So I generally always try to stick to just getting to a safe spot as quickly as possible. There we go. Hopefully, actually lets me get an attack now. Always, as always, run towards the walls as he's finishing up. Oh, come on. 1. Not going so well for me. He's given me good openings earlier, but now he's being a real big jerk. Okay, there we go. That works out for me. There we go. Okay. Ah, damn it. Of course. That would have been too easy. Fortunately, this is a pretty slow and easy battle, so you don't really have to worry too much about it. How quickly it's going to go is obviously dependent on how often he decides to fly away from you. As long as you're constantly getting in those dash attacks, though. Okay, this might work out for us. 1. Okay. And yeah, so funnily enough, being right underneath him does not actually hurt you. Good stuff, good stuff. Good work, Travis. Oh shit. Yeah. That almost got ugly. Let's see if we can't make this. There we go. That was an easy dodge. Oh, whoa. That was close. Trying to fast count me out there. Ah, come on. I would go for him, but I don't think I can make it in time. Alright, hopefully he uses a laser strike this time. Give me a chance to get in close. Okay, there we go. And then we can just do this to finish him off. Come on, just a little bit more. I think we got him. Yes, there we go. That's Let's Shake taken care of. There's a little pole vault there, Travis. And then give him a little extra charge there. Kaboom. Dr. Let's Shake, dead. For the record, the musician in the previous game was Let's Shake, and the machine was Dr. Shake. It's not really clear if this new machine is supposed to be a hybrid of the two. It's Shinobu.
Master, it's been a long time.
How did... Wait, what did you say? Did you call me Master?
She's gained newfound respect for Travis.
You have any idea how much pro wrestling is backlogged on my VCR?
I came to tell you I got back safely from Asia. You should be happy.
I didn't even know you left. Are you listening? I'm not your master.
My only desire was to become strong like you, Master. So I trained hard, and I fought to become the champion of Asia. Here's my belt.
Nice, impressive.
You won this? That's pretty badass.
I was told the competition was heating up in Santa Destroy, and my master was overburdened.
Me? Overburdened? Who told you that?
Sylvia. She said I should come back and help you.
What? Who's that bitch think she is? My nanny? Listen up, Shinobu. This is my war. I don't need help from anybody.
Well, the thing is, it's kinda too late for that.
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'll explain later, Master. But you should go to the bathroom first. Seriously, it's a long story.
Alright, fair enough.
Fine, but I'm not your goddamn master.
Travis is being difficult about that. Anyways, that's Let's Shake taken care of. And Travis is now rank 10. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's continue on and see what Shinobu was doing while we were dealing with that fight. After a bathroom break, of course, of course. Let's save our game. And let's get our first character switch in No More Heroes 2. This part of the game is pretty contentious. I've never minded it too much, although there is one part of it I have mixed feelings about.
Sorry for interrupting your time abroad, but will you fight for Travis? Sure. I'm eager to kill, so hurry with the details. Straight to the point. I like that. Can you handle 2 of our top 10? Only 2? That's nothing. Why don't I just take them all? You grow confident. Yeah, but not overconfident. Unlike you, I can see myself objectively. Creepy little girl. Don't forget your
Getting a little
promise.
catty here.
Double-cross me, and you're dead. Cannot kill me, silly. You're not worth the stain on my blade.
A little bit of tension there, I gotta say. Anyways, it's time to play as Shinobu. Like Travis, she has high and low attacks. She can also jump instead of doing beat attacks. And if you hold X and Y, you can do a long-range attack. And also, once fully charged, she starts running faster. You also have a little diving strike when you jump into the air. Yeah, there. There we go. Yeah, so you can do attacks in the air and all that stuff.
You're nowhere close to master.
Oh shit, hold on. Got a little bit of red sauce on my controller. I get that out of there. That was driving me nuts. But yeah, Shinobu's stuff is a little dubious. It's also worth noting that Shinobu, whenever she finishes a combo, she does a little taunt. So it's in your interest to actually not finish combos. Boom. No moe. We also have a lot of chests to break around here. Hustled some cash. We'll just keep going through this area and breaking chests as we go. Getting more money, getting more supplies. Also, instead of jerking off, she uses a sharpening stone on her sword. Shinobu also enjoys saying the word moe in this game. A bit of a habit she inherited from Travis, even though she does not know what moe actually is, which is kind of funny. It's a random comment you can get from her when you save the game as her. Something we'll see later. Okay, hit that guy. Not bad.
No moe.
No moe. Okay. Having a hard time defeating this guy. There we go. Not bad. Her aerial combos actually do pretty good damage there, and we don't have to really worry about the taunt with them either. There we go. You're bold. You got the hots for me. Anyways, heading over here. Let's just break this sucker open. Let's see. Yeah, we still got more treasure boxes. Not necessary to break these, but it makes me feel good, you know? So again, let's charge up our katana, move a lot faster here. Her sword is called the Jacob's Ladder, by the way, if you were curious. Shinobu's real name is also Scarlet Jacobs. Shinobu is just an alias. Nice little assassin name, you know? Okay, make our way over here. Break this one open, and then we can move on. May as well take every opportunity we can to get some cash while we're playing as Shinobu. Move a little bit faster here. Ooh, whoops. That was unfortunate. Ooh, hey. Oh, God. Okay, let's do this. Come on, these guys are so short. There we go. If you get the killing strike, you also don't have to worry about the taunts from Shinobu. Okay, what do we got here? Where is that guy shooting me from? Whatever. We'll just move fast, and if we run into somebody, I can release the charge. That, hustle some cash. Now you may be disappointed to hear that because Shinobu does have a jump ability, that does mean we'll have to do some platforming, and no, it is not very well handled. We'll get to that when we get to that, though. Also, may as well take this money. We're probably going to need more cash for doing Ryan's trainings because, oh, that was pizza. We'll probably need more cash to do Ryan's trainings because we're at the point in the game where it is quite likely that I will fail them a few times, and they get progressively more and more expensive. The cost goes up by 2,000 every single time. There we go. Hit that. There we go. I believe you're also invincible during the flying attack, so make good use of those iframes there. Okay, heading over this way. Got more of these guys to deal with. Okay. Ooh. Okay, not bad. Nice, okay, I was wondering if I could get parries like that. Take that guy down. Okay. There we go. Get two of those right into the guy. There we go. You've got no moe. Nice. Ah, man. Caught me on the as I fell down. Do a flying attack there. There we go. Ah, man. Not so good. There we go. This guy's more resilient than I remember. I remember that charge attack doing a lot more damage to these guys. Okay, this makes things nice and easy for us. Death blow here, finish this guy off. Now we can continue on. Let me just take a bite of my chicken real quick. Also, man, getting red sauce all over the place. Damn it. Not able to eat this thing in a very clean manner, I'm afraid. That is okay, these things happen. Sometimes we embarrass ourselves, and it's not the fact that you did it, it's how you react to it. Moe! Let's continue on and get the heck out of here onto the next part of the level. Got other enemies coming in. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Not bad, not bad. You have no moe. There we go. Nice. Good down strike there. Go. Didn't want to overcommit and get a taunt there. So those guys taken care of. Let's get on to the next stage. Not the next stage, but the next part of the stage. Once we defeat those guys on the lower level, we can go in here. Not bad, not bad. Alright, now we'll need to work our way through here. Through this one, and through this one. Not too bad. Fortunately, it does not detect our sword. Now we have to figure out how to escape the vault. There we go. Once that guy's down, we can just do a down strike on him and take him out. Come on, take him out, Shinobu. Ah, God!
This is getting fun.
Boom! Damn, I was hoping that would finish this guy off also. Look at this guy's haircut. Come on, buddy. What are you thinking there?
You're nowhere close to me.
Wish I could have gotten the down strike on that guy. There we go. Alright, this first vault, not too difficult to escape. Just gotta kill the guys. Easy peasy. Like a normal day for Shinobu. Make our way through that. Walk through this one. There we go. This next one's a little bit more complicated. And also, we've got chainsaw guys. The guy just pulled that from his back pocket. Ah, I was trying to dodge out, but that didn't work out. Alright, so what we want to do with this guy is we just want to hit him with 2 of those. What the hell, Shinobu? What were you thinking there? Come on, keep hitting him with those. Whoa, 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 whoa. I forget, does doing a high strike change it at all? No. But yeah, we just want to keep using those. It's honestly faster than trying to take these guys out with combos. Okay. Keep firing those off. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, it's not the most exciting gameplay in the world to deal with these enemies. But once we got them down low enough, we can do that. That's a face. There we go. Nice and clean. Now, to get out of here, we have to hit 5 switches. And this is where some of the platforming as Shinobu comes into play. And is, where her levels kind of struggle, in most people's opinion. I don't think it's that bad, but I can see definitely why some people would not like it. Luckily, we've got 2 switches right here, right next to each other. Makes things nice and simple when it's that easily lined up for us. Let's head on to here. Whoop, hey, get up, Shinobu. Up onto this one. Man. There we go. Ah. Fortunately, the wall as collision detection can also cause some problems. Okay, heading up to here. What we're going to want to do is jump on down to here. Let's see. What I want is to hit this one with a Jikoten. Or Jinkoken. There we go. That one's taken care of. Got another one over here. This one we can just slap. Got 2 more switches to hit, and then we'll be able to escape from here. Make our way over to this one. Hustle some cash, I'm sure. Yep, there we go. Jump up, whack this one. Let me see. Can we hit the other one with a charge attack, or do we actually have to, I think we actually have to hit it, I'm afraid. Ah, man, there I go. Figured I would screw that one up. That's okay, though. Yeah, getting up on these things can be a little tricky. The wall collision detection does not make it very easy. Gotta do the little diagonal jump here. We got it, though. I forget if we can just do a flying attack at that one. No. Yeah, this one always gives me some trouble. I always remember that there's one that just gives me a hard time trying to get. Let's keep going. Yeah, I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to do a strike as I'm ascending towards it, rather than trying to do it right as I reach it. There we go. Got that there. See, not too bad, not too bad. With that taken care of, we now have an opportunity to save as Shinobu. When Travis goes to save, he uses the toilet. When Shinobu goes to save... it's a slightly more pleasant sight. I do like how she has, like, little different, what is it, shower curtains as her backgrounds. There we go. Shinobu with her new Darth Vader hand. Good for her, good for her. Let's pop this sucker open, get some extra battery. And now let's go to probably the most forgettable boss in this game, Million Gunman. Okay, maybe he's not the most forgettable. There's one thing people remember about this guy.
Who's that?
Sorry, but I gotta make this quick.
My opponent's a young girl?
If you kill me, you can fight Travis. But that's a huge if.
You talk a lot of trash for a child.
Let's get to the fun.
I'm not going to use you just because you're a gun.
Anyways, use Million Gunman. This fight's pretty annoying. He's gonna go into doors and then he's gonna come out a random other door.
Show me some respect.
Okay, where is he? His gun shoots money, by the way.
Get lost. Ha! I'm not going to go easy just because you're
Oh, God. Okay, do that.
Hats for me?
You're not getting away from me that easily.
You have
There we
no
go.
moe.
Get back here. Come on. Million Gunman, get back here. Yeah, he took like the most roundabout way possible to find a door. Okay, he's one on this side. Where the heck is he? There he is. And yes, he will try to refract his gun or his coin shots at the walls at you. Okay, do this. There we go.
Need more practice.
Okay, this is a good opportunity to charge Jacob's Ladder, so let's do that. Moe indeed. Oh, hey, there he is. Get back here. Ah, God, I get caught on the corner there. Yeah, this fight's not very exciting, unfortunately. And it takes a while. Man. Didn't realize that would just completely destroy my guard. Ah, I keep getting caught on the corner here. That sucks. Alright, I should probably take this guy a little bit more seriously. It's not a super tough fight, but as you can see, he can do pretty good damage to you. Okay, go into a high combo immediately. Luckily, it's pretty easy to interrupt his attacks, since just whacking him causes him to get staggered. There we go. Fuck you. Man, I'm doing this fight surprisingly terribly, all truth be told. I don't remember this guy being anything special. Okay, let's get up to here, so I have a better view of the doors that open. There he is. Okay, do this. Man, stay and fight, you jerk. Where did he go? Must be on the ground floor. I think he's over here. Yes, okay, we found him. Not bad. Okay, not bad, not bad. Okay, we just need to hit him a few more times and we got him. Ow, dude, he gave me a bitch slap, Jesus.
Done yet.
Okay, where's he going? Better get to high ground so I can better see where he is. Okay, I think that was actually... Oh, right there. Nice. Not really, not really.
You have no moe.
Go. Now I'm figuring out the method for getting this guy. That was a mistake. There we go. Hey, not bad. I was kind of hoping there'd be like a down strike on him, but unfortunately that did not pan out. Hey, it looks like we got him a little confused here. Okay, just one more combo and he should be done for. Okay. Where are you? Okay, he's down here again. That works out for me. And luckily he's very slow on the draw. Hey, nice. That wasn't too bad. Not my preferred fight of the game, but it's honestly a lot better than the one that's about to come after this.
Any last words?
Just give me your name.
Boom.
When the gatekeeper to hell asks who sent you, tell him it was Shinobu Jacobs.
Yes, sir.
Enjoy your trip.
And there we go. That's Million Gunman taken down. Not the most inspired fight in the game, to be honest. TBH.
On to the next one.
Anyways, that was 4 Travis touchdowns, so that's going to be whose name gets put into the ranking list. Shinobu being used as unpaid labor. How unfair. If you liked it last time, here it is again. Let's make a quick update to our save. I'm almost done with my food, so then I can focus fully on the game again. Which is good, because we're getting to a point where we really want me to be completely focused on the game.
It's this bishop's grave.
Yeah. Were you friends?
Yes, we never met in person, but we knew each other well. We exchanged many letters, even though our countries and languages were different. We truly understood each other. I am very much indebted to him. He gave me courage. Oh, I'm just rambling. Don't mind me.
By any chance?
Do you know his best friend, Travis?
Of course.
Excellent. In that case, would you please give this to him? It is from Bishop.
This?
It is a lot of things, I suppose.
If you're really unclear on who this is the film director, Takashi Miike, who was referenced pretty frequently
Thanks.
in the previous game. I'm pretty sure this is him voicing himself in this game also. Bishop was a big fan, and apparently also knew him personally.
Shinobu, the next match is ready.
On my way. This
Better be good. And then he Batmans his way out of here. Ominous. But no, really, it was just a film director. Anyways, there's a familiar song from the previous game, Kashmir Cannonball. Yo, I remember, there was a specific level this song played in, but you know what? It's just escaping me right now. Also, that was disastrous. Love it when we get the dark step there. Because Shinobu's raw damage isn't quite as good as Travis's, dark stepping is actually pretty helpful as her. That always a good idea to vary up your combos as Shinobu so that you don't accidentally do the taunt at the end.
You have no mowing.
Okay. I swear that's been nerfed from the Wii version, because I remember in the Wii version that like just absolutely deleted enemies' health bars. It's definitely something I used a ton in that version of the game. Okay.
You're nowhere
Surprised that wasn't enough damage to finish him off. This should do it. There we go. Get both of them with the killing strike. Always love that. Yeah, we got a lot of guys to take out here, so be prepared. Also got some cars coming in with more guys to deal with. Oop. Oh god. Yeah, that was not too good. Okay. There we go. Beautiful. Unfortunately, could not get anybody else caught in that, but I just wanted that guy out of the picture so I didn't have to worry about him. Okay. Then hit him. Doesn't look like I'm gonna hit anybody else with this one, unfortunately. I wish I could have gotten the down strike there. Oh, very rare that I get weapon clashes as Shinobu. Her attacks don't line up that well with the enemies, truth be told. Boom! Got another one of these guys to take care of. And now I should be able to just do a full low combo. There we go. Not bad, not bad. You got this, Shinobu. It's on lock. Gonna be honest, I didn't really want to do that, but that's okay. Let's move a little bit faster now. Shinobu has got his fleet of foot. It's rather ironic that her charge attack is what makes her move faster, at least in my opinion. Charge attacks make Travis move quite slowly, by contrast. I'm afraid your skill with the katana is inferior. Out of here. Alright, take this guy down. It's not really necessary to kill everybody, but it is fun. It's all about the fun. Okay, let's make our way over to this guy. We're just gonna knock him on his ass, and then, I was gonna try and get him with a down strike. Come on, hit both of them. Yes! Oh yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. I wanted to cancel that combo, but messed it up. Okay, that. There we go, not bad, not bad. Better keep the sword sharp, or the sword sharp, boy. I am messing up my words like crazy. It's been a surprisingly voice-intensive weekend for me. Streaming yesterday, recorded some stuff this morning, got the next Look Outside video out. Yeah, that's out there. Now we're just continuing on. Oof. These cars can deal damage to you, by the way, if they hit you, so be mindful of that. I like this guy's mustache. That was not what I wanted to do, but it works. Okay, one more low combo, and... ooh, weapon clash. Fascinating. This'll finish him off regardless. He's half the man he used to be. Sad. Heading over this way. I don't think there are any decorations to find in Shinobu's levels. I don't recall there being any. Lots of health pickups and battery pickups, but no collectibles, which honestly, probably for the best. This level is actually remarkably huge. Like, especially compared to the average level that Travis goes through. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted. Eventually I'll get it. Let me take a look at my money here. Yeah, you actually do get a pretty good amount of cash from those cash boxes. The incidental money you got in No More Heroes 1 was absolutely terrible. You didn't get very much of it at all. Okay. And then do that. There we go. Remember, variety is the spice of life with your combos. It also prevents you from taunting and wasting your time, so that's also very desirable. This is the part of the level where it gets a bit more annoying to navigate. We now have to go across the top of these warehouses, and things can get a little complicated. Let's move in close. Just hit him point blank with both of those. Oop, that was a mistake. There we go. Nice. Like a little off-the-wall down attack there. Chicken shit. Oh, whoa, be careful there. You can get knocked off, which is not desirable, as you can imagine. Okay. Ooh. No, not going well. There we go. This should get both of them. Beautiful, beautiful. Hey, and a battery. Somehow that charges our katana. Very nice. Continuing on this way. I just see that, hey, I saw those guys pop in there. You ain't fooling me, game. You guys were not here originally. Nice. Ooh, look at that damage. Very good. That's closer to what I remember from the Wii version. Okay. This guy actually want to fight with me? Come on. Unfortunately, could not follow up into the down attack there. Go. Not bad, not bad. Poor guy, poor guy. He was just doing the best he could, Shinobu. It would be really cool if you could knock these guys off the roof and that would kill them. Let's do that. Do a down attack on that guy. That was a little stare down there. Unfortunately, did not go well for that guy. Okay, there we go. We're almost at the end of this level, fortunately. Not too much left to go here. And just be very careful where you go, because it is possible to fall and lose a ton of progress. Do I want to go that way? I forget if I want to go that way. Let me see here. I'm pretty sure I want to go that way. Yeah, I want to go that way. I just really don't want to lose progress, so, like, I'm just double-checking, making sure, okay, I'm not dropping myself down the wrong spot, right? There we go. Make our way around here. Got more of these guys to deal with. Gonna make my way over to that machine gun guy real quick. Not bad, not bad. Come on, take two of them out. Nah. Almost, Shinobu, almost. Nice! That lined up perfectly, though, so maybe it was good that I didn't finish that guy off immediately. I don't think he would have been positioned properly for the killing strike to hit both of them if I hadn't gotten it like that. Alright, here at the end, bunch of big dudes. Alright. Oh, wow, nice. That, again, is what I remember from the Wii version. Okay, come on. There we go. Ah, man. Getting beat down by these guys. Ah, God. Come on, we can get him. Okay, that's one down. Not really getting too many of the air combos. The air combo is not super reliable. Nice. That was a pretty good flying attack, if I do say so myself. Alright, heading down this way. I believe it's this way. Yes, this way. There we go. We've got a variety of boxes here. These ones will just give us our usual rewards of full restoration, saving me the trouble of having to sharpen Jacob's ladder. Alright, let's break this box here, just for the heck of it, get some more cash hustled. And finally, make our way over here for the part of the game that I've been dreading. I always dread this fight. Definitely wash off the stress. There we go. Let's make our save. Now, time for what is near universally considered to be the worst boss fight in the game. Okay. And then, over here, back into the warehouses. Or more specifically, into this one particular warehouse.
What do we have here, young lady? You know, it's dangerous coming to a place like this alone. You ought to be more careful. Seriously, terrible things can happen. I see it on the news all the time. Maybe that's why she came. It's what she wants. 2 grown men to keep her company. Horny slut.
My master's got his hands full, so I'm taking his place. Not that it matters. The result's gonna be the same. I don't have time for this.
You're taking Travis's place? Wow. I gotta say, I'm feeling pretty disrespected.
Just shut up and fight.
Listen to this whore. Acting like she's
So crass.
femme fatale. Shut up and fight, she says. She's really pissing me off. Seriously. She's so rude. Reminds me of my complaining customers. Now, Travis, he knew how to fight like a gentleman. Sliced me in half, sure, but...
He did it with grace.
Hey, come on. Put her there.
Huh?
You know, let's shake hands. Sportsmanship is paramount to a fair and clean
You know, he has a good point. You should do it, Shinobu.
Dirty nympho.
Whatever. But which one?
Doesn't matter. Your choice. One that's throbbing. Destroy Spark. What the? What?
Shinobu's not gonna fall for that one.
Spark? Lame.
Filthy skank! Yeah, that wasn't smart. Sure, Travis, get your head in the mail!
Enough with your freak show. Now bring it.
We're gonna kill you twice over.
Alright, time to fight New Destroyman, and this fight sucks. Okay, so we need to approach this in a very particular way. Okay. The one Destroyman is going to go up top and is constantly going to be bombarding us with projectiles. If we don't want to be constantly getting hit, we want to be very particular about where we place ourselves. That drop kick does break our guard, but does not actually cause damage when it does so. Okay. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Okay, we're doing fine, we're doing fine. This is going well. One thing that's also very frustrating about this fight is since we're on bitter mode, we don't have access to any health we can use. We have to do this all in one go. Okay, not going too bad here. Oh, that actually works out beautifully. That's a nice big opportunity for damage. Whoa, hello. I believe they can also hit each other with their moves, which can help out a little bit, but not too much. Ooh, whoa, hey there. Ah, yeah, this is where it gets kind of rough. So we want to get over here. Ah, man, I was trying to hit him with the charge attack there. Ah, not good, not good. Okay, this one's mostly dead now. Oh, nope, never mind. I thought we... Oh, right, I was getting that mixed up with the weapon clash. Unfortunate. We have quite a bit left to go on this guy, I'm afraid. Ah, that didn't work out too well. Not as good an idea as it seemed like it was. Ah, man, my button's sticking. Whoop. Ah, not going too good there. Hey, Ben, hope you're having a good one. Ah, boy. This fight is so ass. Come on. Still get some good damage going. Ugh, whoa. Luckily, Jacob's ladder is not getting too low on its charge. Nice. Okay. Getting there, he's getting there. Oh, Jesus! That does a lot of damage, okay. It's going pretty good, it's going pretty good, and oh god, I'm trying to focus on this fight here. Also, my stupid button's sticking. It's throwing me off here. Hold on. Let me see if I can't get this unstuck a little bit. Accidentally spilled some red sauce on my controller, and it's getting a little sticky on the X button. Embarrassing. Okay, hopefully that helps out a bit. This is a very bad situation to find ourselves in for this fight. Damn it! God, this fight sucks. Oh, God. Okay, we need to find a place where I can get behind cover. Ah, no. Yeah, when that attack comes out, it sucks you towards it. You gotta find a thing that'll block it for you. Unfortunately, I did not find something that would block it for me. Ah, man. Bad dodges. Okay. Okay. None. Okay, that should do it for us. There we go. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Ah, you gotta be fucking kidding me. You got so much more, a little bit more. Come on, he's just got one block left. Come on. He's so close to dying. There we go. Okay, here's where the fight gets a little bit simpler, but let's see if I'm actually in good enough condition to win it like this. Okay. Now, once one of the new Destroymen is down, the other one is going to try and revive him. So what we're going to try and do is wait for him to come down to attempt the revival, and then we can beat on him when he goes for it. Come on. Okay, that didn't work out the way I was hoping for. Get him. Yeah, unfortunately, now the fight just gets even more slow and tedious. This is not a well-designed boss fight. It's really annoying, actually. Okay, what's he doing there? What's he doing? What's he doing? Yeah, have some consistency, new Destroyman. There we go. Get down here. Please, make this fight simple for me. The thing about trying to go up there to attack him is if I do go up there, and he actually manages to get down, he's gonna revive the other Destroyman. Okay. Nope. Oof, that was close. Definitely don't let him get that done. I don't think I'll be able to survive the rest of the fight if he manages to bring it in. He doesn't come back in with very much health, but obviously it's still another time I have to take him down, and that's just not good when we have no way to heal ourselves at this point. Come on, new Destroyman, get down here. There we go. Played a bit smarter here. Let him get close. Okay, not too bad. Now we just play the waiting game, I'm afraid. There's really not a better way to approach this fight on bitter mode. You just kind of have to do it like this, and it's... oh my god! I can't believe I let myself get hit by that. Come on. We got, like, one more way to save it. Whoa, that was weird. Come on. Still not finishing him off here. What's he doing? Nice! We actually were able to hit him with something there. I was worried that he was going in for the revive there. I might have made things a little tricky if he got that. Oof, that was close. Come on. And yes, he can reach us from the other side of the arena with his destroy beams there. Okay. Ah, god, this sucks. If I was in slightly better standing at this point in the fight, I probably would go for something a little bit riskier, but I am not in good standing, so we gotta take this the slow way, I'm afraid. I would love to go for something riskier to do this fight faster, but that is just not in the cards. Okay, a little bit of damage there. Okay. So now we play a little game of chicken with them. He's just like, damn it, what do I do here? Okay, he's moving over to that side. I was hoping he'd come to the ground so we could hit him with a few more ranged strikes. Okay, he's about half dead now. Ah, boy. Come on, get down here. Stop being a chicken, dude, Destroyman. Okay, that's good, that's good. Alright, cool. If I do that, I can hit him with 3 of those. That speeds things up a little bit whenever he does that. Okay, now he's coming down here. Ooh, nice! Ooh, not even. You're not getting that. Couldn't get him with that. Okay, come on, come on. If he could go drop down to the ground again, that would help us out quite a bit. Nah, he's going all the way up top. That sucks. Oh shit. Oh shit, no, 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 damn it, damn it, damn it! You gotta be fucking kidding me. Ooh, that was close. About the worst thing he could have done. Fuck! God damn it. Are we gonna have to do the whole fight over? Just barely hanging on. Fuck! This sucks. Hate this fight. No! I don't think I can get out of that one. We'll see what we can do. Nope. Ah! I'm so confident I got that. I can't believe I got stuck on the wall like that and you got the revive in. We'll play this a little bit smarter this time. God, that sucked. Okay, not bad, not bad. Gotta take this a bit seriously. Ah. Hey. Okay, what do we got here? I hope I'm keeping you company. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ah, fuck. Not good, not good, not good. Ah, God, ah, God, oh, God, what is even happening? Okay, there we go. That got away from me for a little bit. My button is sticking again. There we go. Okay. Come on, come on. There we go. Do this, do this. I was hoping to get the full charge there. I'm afraid that did not go through the right way, though. Oof. Oh, why is my button so sticky? Okay, hold on. This is driving me nuts. Let me get some rubbing alcohol and see if I can't get this to stop sticking. Gotta do some on-the-fly controller maintenance here. Hopefully it works out. Like, yeah, this is driving me crazy. Can't believe I friggin' spilled stupid red sauce all over my controller. Let's hopefully, this fight is really, really hard. And it's not super well polished. It's pretty slow and pretty frustrating. But I have... Okay, that's good, that's good. I have my ways and means to try and get through it. I used to have a thing where I would stay in this, maybe I should do this just to get things going a little bit faster. My original method that I cooked up for doing this fight, is to do it in this little corner here, because now that guy cannot hit us. That shipping container just completely blocks it off. Okay, there we go. Might just be a good idea to stick to here. I can't even tell what, like, the intended way to win this fight is. It's just so poorly designed. Alright, now my controller's feeling a lot better. There we go. Okay, ooh. Stay over here. Oof, not good. Gotta remember, to dodge that better. This is, the big problem with fighting it here is, as you can see, the camera gets kinda, shall we say, confused. It doesn't really like when you try to fight here. There we go. Oh! Poked my head out there and I got headshot. A little bit of damage there. Also, when you're at the tail end of that animation, you're invincible, thankfully, so that helps out a little bit with that. Ah, god damn it! It's poking out from the container. Okay. There we go. There we go. That's pretty good damage right there. Ooh, nice! Definitely take these clashes when I get them. That's a nice bit of damage there. Okay, he's getting there. Ah! He's poking out. I was thinking, am I poking out from the container there? I was indeed. Poking out quite a bit, actually. Ah, that was, ooh. I'm surprised that I didn't take the damage there. The iframes worked out pretty favorably. Not bad, not bad. Definitely want to stay here. This is another thing, is when you're by this container, you can very easily evade this attack. There we go. It's taken out. Okay. Come on. Ooh, that was a mistake. I was trying to go for the single Ginkoken, but that didn't work out really. We've almost got this one taken down, though. Ooh. Let's suddenly back up here. I actually... Oh, shit, oh, shit. There we go. Okay. Nope. Ah. Wasn't too good. We've got this guy on the ropes. Let's do this real quick. Okay, just 2 more. Yes, okay. Now, come on. Alright. That's this guy down. Now, and we didn't get taken out any at all here, so that helps. Hopefully he comes down here a little bit quicker. For the record, if you decide to go topside to try and take out the one that's firing lasers and stuff, then they kind of reverse their patterns, and this guy just keeps trying to run from you anyway. Okay, come on. We're in much better position this time around, though. That was weird. Sometimes his AI behaves a little strangely. When did I damage him earlier? Whatever, works for me. I'll just wait for him to get down here. I could jump up there. Hey. I actually did just upload the newest part of Look Outside earlier today, a little bit before I started this. Got that going while I was cleaning my apartment. Okay, this time I'm not going to make this mistake I did before. Oh, he just decided to not go for it. Okay. Let's see here. We'll just wait for him to decide to move. Where does he go? Okay. Now we'll actually try and follow him. Oh, hey, he hit himself. Nice. And yeah, that's kind of an annoying thing about this fight, is that, damn it. Well, at least he didn't go for the revive there. He's just far away enough that he doesn't want to go for it. Where is he? Okay, there he is. No, Shinobu, that was way off. Suddenly having a very hard time hitting this guy. Okay. Where's he going? Ah, shit. And that's one of the downsides of trying to chase him down, is that it gives him an opportunity to get over to the other one. Luckily, we're not really in a bad spot this time. Oh, shit. Okay. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Come on. Let's see if we can't take him out again. Come on, come on. I was kind of hoping to get the full charge there, but I let it go a little early. There we go. Alright, now we can get back to taking out the other one. Luckily, if he gets revived a third time, he has basically no health. And speaking of, almost got that. Nope, that hit the container. Had my own strategy used against me. How terrible. So now there's nothing left to do but just wait for this guy to make himself vulnerable. Got to demonstrate why it's a bad idea to try and chase him down. Okay, that works, that works. Okay, what's he gonna do? There he is. We'll just head up here. Or rather, head here so he can't hit us. Where is he? Okay. I was waiting for him to, like, just appear on the mini-map. There he is. Once again, he's a little too far away for him to want to commit to the revive. If I could just hit him as he lands, that would be so much better. Okay, there he is. There we go. As long as we stay behind this pillar, he can't hit us. Okay, where's he going now? That's good damage. Come on, come on. Come on, let's go, let's go. Get down here. I realize this looks pretty silly, but this is legitimately the most effective way we can do this fight. And it's, this is why I was saying this is the worst boss fight in the game. If we try to get any fancier than this, well, we already saw what happens there. Okay, there we go. Okay, a little close to half at this point. As long as we keep our lock on him, it makes it a lot easier to track him. There we go. See, we're fine, we're fine. Nothing to it, nothing to it. Literally nothing to it, because I'm doing nothing. Ah, shit. Oh, that sucks. That's okay. It's not a big deal. Look at how weak he is. Plus, we're able to get free hits on him as he gets up, so... There we go. Interrupt the Destroy Buster. There we go. Hey, he went down to the ground. Thank you. That was a weird way he decided to move. Whatever, that's fine, that's fine. We got this fight in the bag now. Not that it's a super interesting bag, but we got it. Okay, now that was just trolling me. Ah, fuck! That was not the right place to be standing. Couldn't he be courteous and just hit himself with that for me? Okay, you're not getting away with that. Where's he going? Okay, he's up there. Once again, just get underneath him, wait for him to get bored. Hopefully he drops down to the ground so I can get a few more free shots in on him. Nah, no ground. And... oh! I was actually poking out enough for that to hit me. Okay. That works, that works. It's like 3/4 of the way there. Don't worry, the game gets more exciting again after this fight. We're just kind of on the rough part for it. Okay. Hit him with another one. Not bad, not bad. I will say, I do like the music for this fight. Not bad, not bad. He's almost there, he's almost there. Getting to the top, getting to the top. Boom. Nope, nope, he's going up high. Let's be a bit more intelligent with where I position myself here. He shouldn't be able to hit me at all here. Alright, where's he going? Make our way over to him. Okay, nice! Use that opportunity. No. Couldn't get more free hits in on him, unfortunately. We'll just have to keep going. With the usual routine, of course. It would be so much better if you could hit him with range strikes from down below, but you can't. Okay. We'll just wait over here for him to come back down. It's just a matter of patience at this point. This fight's a little bit more tolerable on normal mode, where not only is he not as durable, you actually do have healing within the arena to help you out. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake, get down! What's this guy doing? Trying to waste my time is what he's trying to do. So close. I hate that I can see that he's just about to die. Come on, get down. There we go. Get down, get down. Not bad, not bad. Alright, let's wait for him to come down once again. We've almost got him. He's on the ropes. Not bad, not bad. So close. That's so close. This fight is almost over. And then we can move on to more exciting things. Beep, 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 beep. Don't know what they were thinking with this fight. Not much, apparently. Ah, shit. That's okay, look at this. He's so... he's so low on health. He didn't even get a chance to get up before I finished him off again. That was just a little annoyance there. Ah! Should not have poked my head. Oh, God! Come on. There we go. We win! We win! Okay. This fight is finally over. Thank goodness. And just take this guy out real quick. Shinobu just has to sacrifice a hand there real quick to finish this off. What a way to go, what a way to go. Almost feel sorry for him. If he wasn't a completely terrible person, maybe I would. It's okay, Shinobu. It happens to the best of us. You know, losing a hand to a deranged, bifurcated robot man. Just the kind of things you have to deal with on a Sunday. There we go. Hopefully, that should make my controller much less sticky. Don't want my nice Xenoblade 2 Chronicles Pro controller, or Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Pro controller to be sticky. And there we go. Make our save, and now we can return to playing as Travis, which will make things a little bit more tolerable. Okay, there we go. Hotel No More Heroes. Here we come. That was the worst of it.
That's how I took them out.
That's my story.
Destroyman came back? Huh, didn't see that coming. He was an annoying prick, though. I'm glad he's dead.
Again.
I can kill more fighters for you. Whatever my master wants. Master.
Oh.
Oh.
Pesky little cub. You can't kill me. Eat this. Must be having a nightmare.
Hey, over here.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, is I'm just putting some rubbing alcohol around the button and dripping it in so it can hopefully break up some of the sauce.
It's me. I am sending the next fight to your map. So, you can really count on her, yes? The rest should be easy now that she has
Wait.
Shinobu, don't go. Shinobu has to deal with the sting of rejection.
Nah, it's nothing. The next sucker's all mine.
Alright, next up we've got a pretty tough fight preceded by a very annoying section. But before we get into that... Oh, hey, Travis's little picture of Thunder Ryu there. Here we go with a brand new beam katana, my favorite in the game. And also the cover katana. You get the beam katana Rose Nasty, a dual katana set. Very nice. And we've got another weekly backdrops to read, so why don't we? It says Tiger Driver Limited Edition. Alright, now we know the Tiger Driver. Okay, it's that simple. That simple. Let's continue on. So, now we're not going to be getting any more side missions, but we do still get revenge missions, and Ryan still has a couple trainings left for us, so... First order of business is, of course, to do our trainings. We want to make sure we're as strong as possible for every fight that's coming up. Sadly, after you buy the peony, Naomi has nothing else to sell you, which is kind of disappointing. She doesn't even sell upgrades for your katanas like she did in No More Heroes 1. Okay, get our stamina training going next. Always go with this one first, because it's just really nice and easy. Okay, here we go. 2, 1, go! Okay, make sure I don't send myself off the side. I can't remember the last time I've actually lost this one. I'm saying that, and I'm probably going to screw it up somehow. I do think the first time I played the game I failed it because I didn't actually read the tutorial and I didn't realize how you were supposed to control it. Just got sent right off the treadmill. Yeah, this one never really gets much harder than its base level, truth be told. Which I'm fine with, because muscle training is more than difficult enough for the rest of it. Okay. Pomp you up. Okay, if it isn't the hunky Travis, time for muscle training. I remember the first time I played this game, this one took me forever to beat. Let's see how we do this playthrough. 2, 1, and go. As you can see, the patterns get a little hectic on these now. Or perhaps a little chaotic, I should say. Ah, the timing on that is so weird. Okay, let's see if we got it. I did take a few hits there, but okay. We did well enough, I hit all the big ones, which was probably a big factor in why I made it, okay? Okay, next up we can get onto a revenge mission, and we can take out our new Rose Nasty katana for a spin. Let's go. Alright, on to revenge mission number 7. Making our way through these. Alrighty. Revenge mission start. Kill all enemies within the time limit. Alright, what we're gonna do here is, obviously we're pulling out Bloodberry just because that's the last thing we had, but what I'd like to use now is, more than anything, Rose Nasty. We've been waiting all game to get this one, so let's take it for a spin. Alright. Doesn't stumble these guys like Peony does, so we still want to take it pretty cautiously, but look at that damage. Also, the dash attacks and step-in slice with the Rose Nasty hit twice, so they can deal some pretty impressive damage. The thing punches well above its weight. There we go. Fuckhead. Yeah, letting things get a little too hectic there. There we go. Should get multiple. There we go. Very nice. And now we can just go into ecstasy mode here. Ah, God. Ah, I can't break these tables in ecstasy mode. Damn it. That was kind of a waste there. Oh, well. You get the idea. The Rose Nasty is really cool. Oh, there. That table broke. Not sure why I wasn't letting me do that before. There we go. Nice and easy. Very quick. It's a bit awkward that we had to break through the tables, but we made it. We made it. Alright. Now we can get into the next revenge mission and get our next set of bizarre jelly goods, so let's go. Alrighty, revenge mission number 8. Here we go. Alright, another guy to take down. But before we do, gotta get our treasure. Always get the treasure. Prioritize the treasure. We need the treasure. Let me have the treasure. There it is. I just gotta get it. Now we can continue on. Okay, here we go. And instant win. Love when they make it easy for me. Very funny. Yeah, what the heck, we'll return to the motel and just take a look at our new blueberry goods. Okay. Let's see, return to motel, no more heroes? Oh, that's a Gooseberry who we got. Okay. I was hoping for Blueberry. This Blueberry gets a really funny one. But now we have Gooseberry. Just one more set of goods to go, and then we are set on all the Bizarre Jelly merch. Look at Henry. He just seems delighted to have all this anime junk surrounding him. It's so silly that there's no first-person view here. I can't even see the Gooseberry figure on the desk right now. The one thing they could have added to this version of the game, and they completely neglected to do it. Whatever the case. We've got a really tough fight coming up, another one. Fortunately, this one's not tough for the really silly reasons that it is in the previous fight. But it does start with a very annoying section. And there's the remnants of what is almost assuredly a scrapped Spelltiger section.
A man from the east had acquired power. Real power. Beyond brute strength or deadly weapons. Beyond technology or gimmicks. It's the power all humans have, but few learn to harness. It subdues all enemies with the sheer force of its will. When fighters who wield this clash, the battle is epic. They see it in each other and form a brotherhood. It becomes a test of their souls. Maybe someday we'll be the spectators of such a battle.
Makes you think, doesn't it? Anyways, we've got a really obnoxious chariot section with the Spelltiger. Something of a pseudo-jousting match. Alright, so if you thought Travis's bike controlled terribly in the previous game, you ain't seen nothing yet. So our goal is to knock Ryuji off of the arena and not get knocked off ourselves, but that's easier said than done. Half the time it's honestly more effective to let himself just drive himself off of the cliff. Yeah, right there he just spun me out. Also, when he gets you with a spin out, he just spins out endlessly. Okay. Yeah, of course. And I sent myself off there. This does not... If this looks like it controls like ass, it does. It is terrible. Fortunately, the fight after this is way better, but we unfortunately have to get through this before we can get to it. And what's really annoying about this fight on Bitter Mode is that he can chain those spin-outs together, and he likes to do them repeatedly. And unfortunately, you cannot clash with him when he's doing those. Weird. Nope, there we go, I got thrown out. It's like the world's shittiest sumo match on motorcycles. Not nearly as cool as it sounds. Okay. We're gonna have to let him follow us to the edge. Oh, I think he just sent himself off. Okay, cool. Not too bad. That's one of the better attempts I've had at that. Ooh, ow. Now the real fight begins. Also, in cutscenes, Travis will ever only hold one Rose Nasty. Oof, that sucked. Oh, man. He also reuses Matt Helm's theme, which is a little disappointing. Would have been nice if he had his own. Ah, God, I keep getting hit by that. Oh, nice, clash. Let's go for this. Hopefully I don't get nearly as rinsed as I did by the previous fight. There we go. Ah, mistimed my roll there. Nope. Always too early on that. Man. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Alright, finally dodged that properly. Not bad, not bad. Yes, get the clash there. That should deal some good damage and gives me an opportunity to beat on him. Nah. Nice, very good. Not bad, not bad. Come on, make yourself vulnerable. He's playing very defensive right now. Okay. Nah, that was a bad idea. Wanted to see if that would get me a clash, but it didn't. Nah, bad dodging there. Managed to interrupt him summoning his dragon, which is very nice. Oof, yeesh. Wombo combo there. Nope. Mistimed that one. Oof. This might be another game over, actually. Thankfully, if you die on the second phase of the fight, you do get to start from this phase of it. Let's see if we can't survive that. Ooh, boy. This is looking like a rough situation here. There we go. We're hanging in there, we're hanging in there. This isn't going terribly. Come on. Ah! My katana was out there. Oh shit! As soon as I got back in, the dragon hit me. I know the dragon's somewhere. We're so close to getting this. Come on. There we go. Nope. That was that was a little too ambitious there. I'll admit. We might be able to survive that though. One last try. Ah man, I thought I dodged that. Yes, got him. Okay, that was close. Okay. If I died one more, or if I got taken down one more time, that would have been a loss. Who's gonna get up? Travis is the man.
Stop! Stop! Why? You beat him. He had nothing left.
I know that, but he was a true warrior, and you gunned him down like a thug.
This is not some PV karate tournament, Travis. You do not trade bows and go home. You are an assassin, and killing is how you win.
But
what? He fought honorably, so you want to let him live? So he can come back stronger and cut you in half? You are developing a bad habit. First that dumb schoolgirl, now him?
She meant Shinobu and not Kimmy Howell, by the way.
We will do it for you. These fights are not a sport.
Well, I mean, they're a competition, though. Poor Ryuji, though. Dead. Not his day, not his day. Travis was gonna let him go. Regardless, Travis is now rank 7. And he's out of here. Alrighty, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save the rest of the game for next week. I could get a little bit further, but there's still quite a bit of the game left to go, probably like another 2 hours. And I don't really plan, I didn't want this stream to go too far past 6 o'clock, so I think it would be wiser to cut it now, and then I can save it for a third Sunday stream, although I might actually have to delay it a bit more than that. I got some stuff coming up next weekend. We'll see what happens. I have to think about how I'm gonna schedule everything. I may be doing Xenoblade Chronicles 2 on Sunday instead, depending on what happens. We'll see, we'll see. As always, though, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you in whatever I make next. I will be editing a Persona 3 video tonight. Finally got that ready after some delays. I do still have some stuff that I need to record for that, particularly Tartarus for Persona 3 Reload, but I should be able to get that in due time. If you haven't seen it, a new Look Outside part was uploaded earlier today. That's been going pretty well. Got another ending cleared out, and got most of the bosses in the game defeated, so that's pretty nice. But that's where I'm going to call it. As always, hope you enjoyed watching. Hope to see you next time. Until then, though, goodbye.